Oh, and is it happening? I mean, I now look a mess. I looked cute at one time. I need to. Oh, can anybody see me? What's going on? I am not a technological person, but okay. Can we see? Do we see each other? Do we see each other? What's happening? Am I blaming Trump and Biden? No, I'm a professional. Okay. I want everyone to know I did shout. I looked good until I had tech difficulties, and I'm a Taurus, so whenever something happens, I just throw things at the wall. Oh my god. Oh, Jarina's here too. Oh, I swear it wasn't the wine. I swear this was an actual technical difficulty. But you know, it's happening and we're here. We're looking good. Thank you. I needed that for every classy feet. I you know what I need to do right now? I need a sip. Is that the kind of week for anybody else when you just really need to like hook one back, sip it back? I'm drinking for three because my amazing guest is pregnant. And sorry, Bossa Nova, you can't join the live because we have someone joining already, but I do love your username. Casey's amazing. She's doing well. But until then, I just want to cheers you all. We made it through another, not even week, but we're on a Thursday now. A Thursday at 9 p.m. makes it a little flirty. You know what I mean? I'm feeling a little elegance. My confidence. The jacket, I mean, you guys know exactly what to say to me after dealing with technological issues. I'm someone who I don't know how to back up my computer. I don't know what the cloud is. I don't know what anything really. I said to someone recently when I was on vacation that I don't know skills, and that's kind of just across the board the sort of situation that's going on. I am so excited to talk with Jarina. She has so much going on in her career and her life, and I mean, is that a jacket or a way of life? I mean, baby, why can't you be both? I mean, there's a little fun watermelon, which I wore this jacket because Jarina does so much like fruit and like food imageries in her art that gets me going. I mean, you gotta check out her music video for Electro after this live because it's saucy, it's silly, it's got some. You'll never look at Jello the same way. So if Jello is a food you eat like daily, oh, okay. But B, it could kind of change. It could change your view a little bit. Hey, Merritt. Oh, I love the Bennington so much. Dish is so much fun too. I love to shit talk celebrities. It's kind of that's my skill, I guess you could say. I don't know how to do Wi-Fi, taxes, exercise, cooking, but I got thoughts on Lily James. And I mean, in the kind of grand scheme of things, I feel like that is the more important rule of life, right? Something like that. So Jarina's going to be joining, and I'm so excited because she's our first musical like artiste coming on Venti Events. We've had a lot of Bravo celebrities, we've had some comedians, we've had some, a little bit of everything, some taste makers, but now we're having the people that get you going, who you add on playlists. And trust when I say, if you don't know her music yet, after this, check it out. You're going to be adding all her songs to your playlist. She's been featured in Euphoria, on Broad City. And when you go listen to the song that was in Broad City, you're going to like shit because you're like going to remember it so vividly. That show was so good. Imagine I was like, yeah, no, Abby Jacobson is a friend of mine. If she was, I'd be so... Could you imagine if like Abby Jacobson was your friend and you weren't put in Broad City? And like you'd have to still go to brunch with her? I would just kind of be like, hey, like... when's my time? Jarina, also, girl, feel free to join whenever you want to. I can also add you. I think I can do. Okay, let me see. I just add you, waiting for Jarina to join. I'm gonna kick this go. I'm gonna kick it off because I have so much I want to talk to her about. It's just gonna be a party. I mean, I'm already. This one, I wasn't gonna really drink the. Ah!
I'm here.
Jarina, you're here.
Yay!
Yay! And can I tell you, you just made my night. You just boosted the mood. Cheers.
Cheers.
Are you good at technology?
Not really. Not really. I just got a beauty light like 2 days ago.
And it's working. You look amazing.
Thank you.
You look so good. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling good. I was a little flustered there for a second, but I have like Topo Chico with a little bit of food dye, so it looks like I'm having champagne, but I'm not. So it keeps me refreshed.
I like that. I like the perfect. You have little glassware too, and I kind of feel like that's a good thing. If I was ever pregnant, I would still need to have like the illusion of drinking alcohol just to kind of keep myself going.
Between you and me, I have a little wine here and there, like the French people do.
They and Emily in Paris, I mean, they're doing everything right, I feel like. They seem fine.
I haven't seen that yet. Everyone's talking about it. What is the deal? Is it
Uh,
bad
the,
good? Is that why is that why?
I think it's one of those shows, it's sort of like, do you know Slice and Bake Cookies?
No.
Eh, And that's why you're successful and can be in music videos, and I'm in literally sweatpants. That you're like, what's a slice and bake cookie?
Oh god.
It's legit. It's kind of like, if anyone's watched it, sum up Emily in Paris in like 2 words in a comment. But it's kind of like, it's not great, but you watch it because it's kind of just there for you. It's just a
Right.
fun little binge. Exactly.
I've been hearing about it. I must watch.
Everyone's talking about it, but I don't care about Emily in Paris right now because you know why? Because I care about Jarina de Marco.
Oh my god, that's my name.
That's so, of course, it's this show is Venti Vent, so we like to complain and get some things off our chest.
Oh,
And
I'm ready.
you're my first music artist guest across those boards. So I want to know, what is something that pisses you off so much about the music industry or a music trend that you see a lot of artists doing right now that you're just like, who the fuck cares? Or like, this isn't good.
Hmm. Well, I think, at least for me, because I'm Latina, they're like, oh, you're Latina? Oh, here's some maracas and some bananas for your hair, girl. Go ahead. Play that reggaeton right away. That's something that I have problems with, you
Oh,
know?
yes. 100%. That would be, yeah.
And it's like, it's changing, but it's still a thing, you know?
It's
Especially if executives are like old white dudes, which they usually are. They still don't get it.
and I feel like it's kind of like it's so interesting how they got to their positions because I feel like they don't get anything in their field because I feel like it's just like, of course, Latin music has been around for so long, but then like when you hear like a hit that's like, they just hear like Despacito, they're like, okay, we'll make 900 songs kind of like that.
Exactly. Everything is Despacito now, and it's like, come on, you can be Latina and not make Latin music, you know?
Exactly, yeah. And
It's like Bjork doesn't make Icelandic music. She makes music, right?
she makes music that I drink a bottle of wine to in a tub.
I fucking love her so much.
And like she's just and it's kind of cool that you bring her up because I feel like watching your music videos, there's such a similarity because it's such a creative like addition to the songs that I'm almost like, oh, this music video is like I want it to win an Oscar. Do you?
Oh,
It's
thank
so good,
you.
and especially
She's
with
my
Alexa.
favorite.
Oh,
She's my favorite, and I met her once, and I fucked it up.
what'd you do?
It was so bad. It was like one of the worst things I've ever. I met Salt and Pepper once, and I squealed. That wasn't great. But with Bjork, I really fucked it up. I'll tell you the story.
Oh my
So
god, I need to know.
it was like 1990. What am I talking about? It was 2013 in New York City. I was living there, and it was this place called the Spotted Pig, which is like the celebrity half of.
Yes. Okay.
And there was
That's
like
funny.
the back where it was like soup salabs.
Ooh.
Somehow my very drunk ass got back there. I don't know how. And I was there with like a couple of my friends, and I can talk to a wall. I can literally talk to a wall and be like, hey, wall, you looking good? I like what you did with the stripes and the things, you know? And so they thought it was a good idea because Bjork wasn't like having drinks and talking to people, being a human, that I should go up there and talk to her randomly, you know?
Wasted too.
Wasted. And drunk Jarina, I'm a Virgo Taurus rising, by the way.
Oh, I love that already.
Mm-hmm. And drunk Jarina always thinks about things and then forgets right away. She's like, that's a bad idea. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. And then I'm just walking like straight at her.
You
And
disappear. Yeah.
oh my God, she has her back turned towards, she's talking to someone. And in my mind, I speak French because I used to live in Montreal forever.
I
Think
love
that
your
the
life.
best thing, what's that?
I love your life. That's amazing.
Oh, cute. I think the best course of action is for me to speak to her in French, which she doesn't she's Icelandic. Why would she speak French?
I was
Fucking
gonna
idiot.
say.
Drunk ass idiot. And I not only speak French to her, but I creepily get behind her and talk to her in her ear, and I say, Bjork, vous êtes incroyable. And she turned around like she was gonna bitch slap me. Remember that video of her smacking the fuck out of that journalist in Thailand?
Yes.
I thought she was gonna hit me, and actually, she probably should have, honestly.
And also, that would have been one of the best moments of your life. You're like, I've never
Ever,
watched this chic. Yeah.
ever, I would have taken pictures the next day with a black eye and been like, "That's my album cover," you know?
Wait, I just love that the confidence you had to go up behind her and do an ear whisper. Like, you full on.
So creepy.
Oh, have you had an interaction? Like, have you met someone that you love that went well? Like, who's the person like that you were the most starstruck meeting that you're like, oh wow,
No, man.
no.
Every meeting I've had, I fuck it up somehow, but that was the worst one. That
Can I tell
really
you?
was. Oh, you know what? No, that's not true. I met Debbie Harry once. I was performing at the MoMA at this thing where I sang on top of a table while they were eating. It was kind of weird, but it was fun. And
You're like a past app, yeah.
I was like, yeah, that was real good.
Yeah, you're like, do you want the shrimp? Yeah.
And after the whole thing, I sat down in this little courtyard, and she sat down next to me, and we had a cigarette together. And I never mentioned that I loved her. I didn't say anything. I think that was the only time I've ever kept my shit together.
I love that so much because she's also you've been meeting icons, and I'm not surprised because I mean you're killing it too.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I hope that I can hone on my meeting icon skills better. Although they always say like, don't meet your idols.
I know. You have to just meet people that underwhelm you, like me. You're just like, you're like, meet people from New Jersey. I'm like, I'm right here, girl, and we're having the time of our lives.
Oh my God.
And kind of with, maybe not an idol, but who is someone that has either been like maybe new in the industry or you're just kind of getting to know that you would love to collab with? Do you like collabing or are you someone that like...
I do. I haven't done that many, but there's this new girl that you should check out. Her name is Nati Peluso. She's from Argentina. And she's... Sorry, my dog is... 1 second.
Oh, wait, what kind of dog do you have?
I have a little terrier who's crazy. Come here. Look at him.
I love a dog. I love a dog.
He looks like an old man.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to take him out, though.
And I also love the clams. Can we all clap for the clam pillows because I'm obsessed with those?
I know. I can't stop buying clam-shaped things. There's a vase up there. Look at that thing.
Oh.
I just can't. I have a friend of mine who's like on clam watch duty. She doesn't let me buy any more clams.
Like, but I like that. Okay. So
wait, what were we talking about?
The collab. I forgot her name, but the Argentinian
her name is Nati Peluso. So she like grew up. I guess she was much younger than me, and I don't know. I feel like all the super young kids now are like nostalgic for the 90s.
Well, Billie Eilish with the baggy jeans, I'm like, babe, that was my, girl, what are we doing
right now? Exactly. So our teen years is what they're like nostalgic for, even though they were like 5 or some shit, you know?
And also, and it's like hysterical that they're so nostalgic for that, so they make like Instagram filters. I'm like, if you want nostalgia, like you eat Dunkaroos and you just wait for like Reba to be on. You know what I mean? There's none of this technology.
Reba! Oh my God.
Oh, you know
wow.
I love Reba. I feel like you could pivot into a collab with Reba. What's stopping you?
You know, that will be tight. I love her. I love a redhead.
Oh, yes. We have a redhead watching, Christy, right now. And she...
Really?
Yes, she's a redhead. I can see
I might have a redhead in my belly right now.
Oh.
My baby daddy is a redhead.
Oh. I know. I'm into that. Do you have a baby name picked out or no?
Yes. Achilles, after my grandfather. Isn't that cute?
You're adorable. I mean, everything about you is adorable and perfect.
Thank you.
So I wanna talk to you because you've been doing so much. You've been releasing so much, and like throughout this year, when I feel like so many people are kind of just like eating chips in bed, myself included, you've been not only pregnant but so busy. Can you walk me through the electro music video because you love Jello?
I weirdly love Jello. My grandma used to make it every Saturday with non-cooked meringue, like meringue, but just right off the machine, you know? So like she would put that on the Jello. I don't really care for the Jello, but once you break it up with the meringue, it's nice. But it was very vivid to me. Jello was always on Saturdays. And years and years later, I got into some like weird YouTube rabbit hole of these very specific Jellos that they're completely clear, and then this fucking magical fairy with a syringe goes in there and makes petals inside of it with colored Jello.
Oh,
have you seen those?
That's a trip. I have not seen those, but I'm into it.
It looks like, you know those like crystal balls that have shapes inside of them? Yeah. That are really, it's like that. It's like some magic crazy shit.
Oh, I'm into it.
So I was like, I can't do that, but I'm gonna make my own weird jello. So I started making creamy jellos with glitter in it and like just playing with color. And then I would jiggle it like it looks like a boob or a butt. And I really
Your
liked
jello looks,
that.
yeah, that music video, I'm like, this is a jello, yeah.
And I would like stick my fingers in there and gross out my friends because I'm a pervert. I'm a pervert. I really am a pervert. I
Cheers
mean,
to
that's
that.
who
I
I
mean,
am.
and it's the best way to be, girl. You know, as long
I
as it's with
know,
jello and not strangers, that's all that matters.
right? So yeah, so that's how it happened. And then I was performing at this crazy warehouse in downtown LA, and the guy that was shooting the event saw my Jello posts, and he's like, "Hey, my mom is a Jello artist from Mexico because it's a big thing in Mexico City. And if you ever need help with anything, because I was doing an art show that week with
Oh,
Jello, and I made Jello synthesizers that you can play music with. It was really cool.
you are
And
so what?
I
You
I
are so
get
cool.
I get obsessed with things and I go all in. I don't know.
I like that.
And so she appeared in my kitchen like a Jello angel and taught me how to do this technique, and also brought the heavy duty Jello because it's not like our Jello that we eat. It's something. It's like firm, you know. And since
Oh,
then, her and I have been making Jello. So she made half the Jello of that music video, where me and my very good friend and also maybe a past boo. He was kind of, Did you see that guy? Sinke in that
ooh.
video? He's so cute.
Well, that's. I was like, yeah, I know. I wasn't looking at the jello so much once he went on the scene. I was like, okay, fuck this. Yeah.
He's also the nicest person on earth.
Oh, were you
Anyways,
guys dating during the filming, or did you
no,
guys
no,
just
no, no.
meet
We
in
had like
makeup?
a little tryst here and there. We always flirted for years, and then we finally like,
Oh,
but we were friends. But
okay.
he's such a beautiful man, inside and out. It's insane, right?
You're like inside and out. So
I
yeah, everyone needs to
know.
check out the music video just for. I mean, that just sold it itself too.
So
But I
yeah,
want
so I like play with Jello in it. It's really fun.
to. Ooh, I like that. So I want to play a little game with you.
Yes.
And so, do you know the game Song Association?
Do you sing a song and then oh no, you say a name and then I sing the song that I can think
Sing a
of.
song, yeah. So I'm gonna say a word and you sing a song, and I'll like count you down. So you have like five. You have 10 seconds to think of the song.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And if you don't do it, I'll take a sip because
Okay. Okay.
that's all right. So the first word is mine.
Mine. Mine. Oh. Fuck. I don't know mine. Mine. Oh, no. I don't know.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
can't believe I didn't know that one. Which one?
That's
What do you got?
well. I said, do you know Mariah Carey Mine Again,
No, I don't know that
or The Boy
song.
Is Mine?
Oh fuck, the boy is mine, of course.
It's
Damn, I
but
blanked.
that's exactly this is why this game is so hard because you think it's so easy, but then when you get like 10 seconds on the clock, you're like, what are words? Okay. So how about this one? This is a little more universal. So, a dance.
Just dance, gonna be okay. My new, new, new,
Ooh,
gonna be my brow.
I love it. Now that song gets you going right on the dance floor. Like I'm playing Twister in the club. Everyone's leaving because I'm just moving
Wait,
my legs around.
wait. What do we think about chromatic? Are you for or not chromatica? Oh, you gonna be in trouble with all the chromatica gays.
I know. I need to return this from Zara because it's just not for. I don't. I don't know. It's
I
like. I like how we're whispering because I'm like, if she hears me, I'm in New York. I'm like, she'll throw like Joanne's.
She's in LA though. She can come get me.
Oh, true. Wait, neither of us are safe. It just didn't do it for me. But I love her other music.
Yes, I do too. She's so talented. She is. She's very talented. That's Stephanie.
That's Stephanie Germanotta. Yeah, she makes weird. Like her Instagram gets silly sometimes because it's just her pouring rosé in pasta, and I don't know if rosé goes with pasta like that. But
Oh, I want pasta. That's what I want tonight.
you
Being
should.
pregnant is the best. You just tell people what you want and they figure it out for you.
And I mean, this is our first time talking, but I feel like I'm having sympathy hunger for you, so I will eat for you for the rest of the pregnancy.
I fucking love it. I love being pregnant. It's been awesome so far.
It's so good. Okay, wait. So how about this? Love.
Oh my God, what? Uh, oh my God, there's so many love
There's
I
too many love songs on this song.
wanna
Oh wait.
love forever. Who sings that? I don't even know.
Jessica Simpson?
Oh my god, did I just sing a Jessica Simpson song? I didn't even know what that was. That's all I know. That's the only part I know.
I love that you're like, oh my god, there's so many songs with love. Which song should I do?
Jessica Simpson.
Nostalgic for the 90s, I guess.
You
or
know,
something.
best times.
I mean, but that song, when that song came out, I remember like whipping out my notebook, doodling initials, being like, I'm in love with 9 people.
Oh my god, Jessica. Was that her biggest hit? I can't think of any of. Oh no, her biggest hit was what is it?
Oh,
Tuna is Chicken of the Sea.
Oh yeah, because that's what. Yeah, that's because like right
That
after
moment.
the movie, I can let my head down.
Is that,
I can say.
I remember that song.
We gotta play it after because it is
okay.
It's a bop, and I mean I can't even. I had her. Do you remember Ringback Tones?
Yes.
She her cover of Take My Breath Away was my ringback tone.
No way.
No one called me, but.
Remember when she looked super hot in those Daisy Dukes and she was doing some Dukes of Hazzard shit and it was a song. Did she do a cover
Are You Ready,
too?
Boots?
Is that what it was?
Yeah, she covered that, yeah.
Your boots are made for walk. That one, right?
Yes, wait, but I need you to cover it now.
I need to cover that song?
Yeah, can you just do an album? Can you do an album of covers for me?
I want to do an album of Bjork covers where at the end of every song I apologize profusely for creeping her out.
And it's just called Regrette because it's in French. Yeah.
With lots of R's and umlauts and shit.
Yeah, all the things. Would you ever kind of okay? So the last song, the last word, because I feel like this could maybe be fresh in the brain for you.
Okay.
Baby.
Baby, 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 ooh. I can't believe you just sang Justin Bieber. What the fuck? There's so many better ones.
You sang Justin Bieber and Jessica Simpson on this line.
What is wrong with me? I don't know what it's. This game is hard.
This game, it gets hard. It's impossible. You're like, you forget every single song in the entire world.
Yeah.
And so my thing, would you ever? So there's obviously for the winter seasons, a lot of musicians love to do a holiday album. Would that be something you'd ever be into?
You know, I wrote a holiday so I do a lot of writing camps, which is really fun.
Oh, I'm into those. Yes.
So no marshmallows, although there should be marshmallows and like a fire and like tents. But usually it's like a studio full of musicians and producers and writers. Although they did give us one of those things, hot chocolate with little marshmallows because it was Christmas time. So that was cute. That was really cute.
That's fun.
So basically, writing camps are when someone organized. At this time, it was Ricky Reed. He's behind Lizzo and all that. So we went to those studios, which is super tight. I know. I wrote with her once. She's super nice. We got ice cream.
That's a dream.
She's someone that I didn't fuck it up with. So I guess I'm not so bad.
There you go. I feel like it's impossible to fuck because she just seems like to be the most friendliest person in the world too.
She's the best. She really is a sweetheart. Yeah. So on this writing camp, basically they're like, okay, cool guys, we're gonna make Christmas songs. So all of these producers and writers go into different rooms, and all of us come up with a song at the end of the day. Wow. It's really fun.
That is cool.
It's kind of like if you're a comedian. Imagine doing that for like a theme. Like all these comedians go into a room and they have to come out with like a bit. Oh, it's really fun.
I would just be like, here's wine. And then they're like, you're fired. I'm like, okay, got it. I'd be like, Jessica Simpson. Wait, that's like, do you get like, because I guess you're all working together, but do you get competitive with your house of like who?
I don't give a shit about what anyone else is doing, but that's just me. But people do, but I don't play that game.
I love that. And also I feel like we are the two that could come together on this. How do we make that a reality show where it's songwriters going to a house and they all have to write a pop song by the end of the episode?
That's actually not a bad idea.
I'm not joking. That is genius.
That is genius, though.
And I hope you know I won't get mad at you if next year you come out with that show and you're like, it came to me in the middle of the night. And I'm like,
Out of nowhere.
I'm like, I'd watch it. I'd watch it with you. Okay. So unfortunately, we're running out of time. But I want to say you are beyond and you're amazing. And
Oh my
I
God.
just my final question for you is where for anybody newly checking you out, what is the song that you would want them to go to first?
Well, Electrico is my baby making music jam, which obviously worked. But I have so many songs. There's like a song called Shut the Fuck Up, which is like a big like party song where it just gets you pumped up and want to fuck shit up. There's also
I was
one
drinking
called
margaritas to that song this weekend, literally.
Oh, it's really fun, right?
It's a fun time, yes.
There's Tigre, which is like me saying Tigre over and over again, but somehow it's also really fun. There's one
And
called
that's
by
Broad City, right?
Yes, it's in Broad City. It's when Vanessa Williams walks in and Abby Jacobson's like, "Oh, I met them too," and I didn't fuck it up.
They are cool. Oh my God. And that's
They were very nice. They were very nice. It was at the premiere of the vinyl where my song is in. And they were darlings. Darlings.
I love that.
Yeah, so Tigre's a good one. And then Bilingual is a song about getting broken up with. And I wrote it as a friend telling you to get off the floor, put your lipstick on, and we're going out, and we're getting hammered, and we're dancing. And there's all these fishes in the sea. It's like, look at all the fishies. Look at all the fish. Look at all the fish. Look at that one right there.
Yes. And then you go home with a little sashimi and you're good to go. Wow, I'm checking that one out now because I haven't heard that one.
That one's
fun.
That
sounds perfect.
Yeah.
But not as perfect. I mean, even though it is you, it's not as perfect as you. Oh. You were truly such a joy and such a light. And thank you for dealing with the technical difficulties.
Oh my God, no problem.
But congrats on everything. Congrats on the music.
Thank you for having me.
On the baby. You're the best. I hope I'm going to, when I come to LA soon, I'm going to find you and we're going to get post-baby drinks. Yes.
Let's do it. You and me. Oh.
And Jessica Simpson.
I'm Jessica Simpson.
All right. Bye, Jarina. Thank you so much. It was so much fun talking to you. And bye, everybody. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out Jarina's music. Go to check out her YouTube, Electrico, right now. The music videos are amazing and so much fun. We'll see you next time. Bye.